Saurians, 1994. Directed by Mark Polonia. Starring Mark Polonia, Maria Davis, and Todd Carpenter. Man and dinosaur collide when demolition at a quarry near a small town awakens a pair of slumbering prehistoric beasts, one a herbivore, the other carnivorous. It's hard to talk about 90s dinosaur films without acknowledging the 90s dinosaur film, Barney's Great Adventure. Just kidding. In all seriousness though, there's no denying the fact that Steven Spielberg's 1993 classic Jurassic Park reinvigorated Hollywood's enthusiasm for dinosaur films. Not everyone chased cutting-edge effects in the wake of Jurassic Park's game-changing release though. Some filmmakers were more interested in taking a more old-school approach. Enter Mark Polonia, triple threat writer, director, and actor extraordinaire. Look out, Orson Welles. At a young age, Mark had already started enthusiastically making films as early as the mid-80s with whatever he had available, directing his first film at 17. These backyard film productions were obviously rough around the edges, but the enthusiasm to produce films however they could that Mark and his brother shared is infectious, and inspirational for anyone who's ever considered making films of their own. The first thing that stands out when you watch this film is the fact that this was shot on something extremely affordable, like a Super 8 camera. That doesn't take away from the camera work or the cinematography in any way though. It's definitely clear that they knew how to frame their shots properly and used plenty of natural lighting effectively. It is important to acknowledge the camera this was filmed on for another reason. Super 8 cameras do not natively record audio. As a result, the dialogue of this entire film was dubbed, because they had no way to capture audio during principal photography. The performances are very, memorable too. Everyone's delivery has this uncanny quality to it. Might be due to a lack of acting experience, might be due to the fact that all of the lines were re-recorded. It's noteworthy regardless though. Nobody watches these kinds of films for the people though. Let's talk about the real stars of the film, the dinosaurs. The film treats you to two of them, a T-Rex and a Stegosaurus. They're brought to life on screen using a combination of puppets, stop motion, rudimentary compositing, and literally brandishing them at the camera. While undeniably modest in practice, Mark and his cohorts successfully managed to give you some entertaining sequences, whether they're stomping through the woods, attacking people, or slugging it out like the prehistoric gladiators that they are. I love highlighting films like this on my channel because they're entertaining and inspirational. They make filmmaking look doable. These guys actually took their idea, made a film with it, didn't let their constraints stop them, and made something genuinely entertaining in the process. Research revealed that Mark has directed over 100 films of the low-budget horror variety. It's an inevitability that I will feature more of his work in future reviews. On a sentimental note, I was touched to discover that Mark and his co-star Maria Davis were actually dating in real life, and got married at some point after making this film, and she's gone on to continue work with her husband on his films. Serious couple goals. Verdict, highly recommended. Join our scrappy heroes in this ultra-low-budget prehistoric tussle. It's really a dinosaurally underrated gem. That concludes this week's review. If there's any obscure sci-fi horror film you'd like to suggest, feel free to leave a comment below. Make sure to tune in next time for another thrilling, low-budget adventure.